be building a couple simple raised planter boxes in our backyard. We've been wanting to grow more vegetables and herbs lately, and we have this spot that receives full sun and isn't being used right now, so we thought we might as well take advantage of that space. And we built 2 boxes a couple weeks ago, and we were happy with how those turned out, so we wanted to build some more. So for the materials, we've got some 2x6 Heart Redwood lumber that we'll be using for the sides of the boxes. And then we have some 4x4 redwood that we'll be using for the corner posts. We like using redwood because it's really durable and is naturally rot and insect resistant. Other things that we'll be using for this project are a saw, clamps, a drill bit, some 3-inch screws, hardware cloth, and weed shield. We'll be doing one box that will be 8 feet long by 2 feet wide, and another that will be 6 feet long and 2 feet wide. Both boxes will be 16.5 inches high, which is the height of 3 2x6 planks stacked vertically. So the first step is to cut the wood to length. We're using a miter saw here, but you could also use a circular saw to cut the wood. So we have all of our pieces cut. The next step is to assemble the box. So we're going to start with the end pieces, then attach the sides, and then the center support. So for attaching the 2x6 pieces to the corner posts, we like to use clamps. This allows us to make sure the boards are lined up on each side flush with the posts, and also to prevent them from moving when we are drilling and screwing. We do drill pilot holes with a drill bit to ensure we don't split the wood, and then we use 3-inch deck screws to secure the 2x6s to the posts. Once we have both end pieces done, we lay them on a flat surface on their side, and then lay our 2x6 side pieces on top of them, square everything up, and then clamp, drill, and screw them down. Once we have all the pieces secured on one side, we flip it over and do the same on the other. After that, we attach these center posts to make the box a little more rigid and to prevent it from warping over time. On both sides of these posts, we secure 2x6 pieces which act as a center brace. The last thing to do to the box is attach hardware cloth across the bottom. This is an optional step, but we have a pretty bad gopher problem in our yard, so this just prevents them from being able to get into the box. We use a staple gun with a compressor and galvanized staples, but you can also use a hammer and nails or wide head screws. You just want to make sure whatever you're using won't rust over time. So it's the next day now and we have the boxes placed. Yesterday, before we placed them, we dug out the soil so that the boxes would sit level, and then we put a layer of weed shield down to prevent any weeds from growing up through the center of the boxes. So all that's left to do is to fill these up with soil and get them planted. Hopefully this video helps you out in making some simple raised planter beds of your own. We will be doing a video on the soil mix that we'll be filling these up with and what we'll be planting here, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.